This is Nicholas Arnold, and I will be doing my presentation on the magnetic compass. It's not an entirely extinct technology per se, but I do feel it is underappreciated and undervalued in today's society. What is a compass? A compass is a device that indicates direction and is revered as one of the most vital pieces of navigation. The most common form of compass is a magnetic compass, and the term compass is often used when referring to a magnetic compass. A magnetic compass is a variation of compass that determines direction on the surface of the Earth by means of a magnetic pointer that aligns itself with the Earth's magnetic field. In the background of this slide here, you can see what is known as a common magnetic compass today. That metal thing in the middle right there is what is referred to as the magnetic pointer. The history of the compass. In the modern world, most people rely on a GPS to navigate to and from locations with relative ease thanks to technological advancements through the years. Our ancestors, however, did not have it this easy. Prior to the 11th century, navigation was done by observing landmarks or using the location of the sun or stars as reference. During the 11th and 12th centuries, Chinese and Western European scientists started to develop technology with magnets, which would be known later as one of the first forms of a magnetic compass. As more about magnetism was learned, eventually a needle was put in the middle of a card and marked with the cardinal directions, which are north, west, east, south, and thus the modern handheld compass was born. History continued. Around the 15th century, explorers noticed that the north indicated by a compass was not entirely accurate to the Earth's true geographic north. This discrepancy would later come to be known as variation by mariners and pilots, or magnetic declination by land navigators. Variation varies, being weaker near the equator, and it grows very, very stronger near the poles. Since this discovery, navigators have had to adjust their compass readings and take variation into account. When boats started to switch from being comprised of wood to metal, the magnetism of the ships started to hinder compass readings. This process is called deviation. Similar to variation, deviation must be considered for accurate readings. Compasses today. Compasses are still necessary tools to this day, especially for air and sea navigation. Modern ships and planes have compasses comprised of complex devices that automatically calculate and adjust to motion, variation, and deviation. Basically meaning they don't have to do any calculation, it all does it for them, and it tells them exactly where the cardinal directions are. The decline in use of compasses has mainly been seen by the general public. A handheld magnetic compass is just no longer necessary with today's technological advancements. Phones now also come with pre-installed map apps that can pinpoint exactly where you are in the world and can give you exact directions to where you want to go due to GPS and satellite. Compasses are now only necessary when navigating across unmapped landscapes on land. The end.